If you'd like to create a clear button or a clear visuals button, I can show you how to do that. So to give an example of how this works, let's say I select 2021 and I select a certain quarter and maybe a sales rep. And so you could go through and unclick each filter selection, but it'd be a lot easier to clear them all at once. So if I hit Control, click, that will clear those bookmarks or clear those visuals. So the way to create that is I'm going to actually delete this button, and you're going to start by going to the View button, and then you'll select Bookmarks. And now I'm going to add a new bookmark, and I'm going to rename this Clear Overview. And now I'm going to, you want to make sure all of your filters are completely blank. So you want this, a bookmark essentially means this is how you want the page to return to when you click that button. So I'm actually going to highlight all of my visuals. I'm going to hit these 3 dots on the bookmarks button, and I'm going to do selected visuals. So again, the 3 dots. I want to bookmark all of the information for this page, and I'm just doing selected visuals, and I'm going to click update. So what that does is it now has bookmarked the visuals as they are in this current state. Next, I'm going to insert a button, and they already have. You can just do a blank button. You could include an icon. They have a reset button, and so I'll go ahead and use that button. And now once this button is selected, so you can see it's got the square, it's got these lines around the button, I can go over to this format button section, and let's see, the title isn't on, so I think I can make this smaller. You could have, if you wanted to, you could have text that would say something like reset. You could have that there. I think you can also type directly in this box if you needed to. But for now, I'll just have it as a shape. And then you'll go down to the section that says action. You'll turn the action on, and then you click type bookmark. And now I'm going to look for my Clear Overview bookmark. So now I can test it out. So I'll again filter a few things, and now I will hit Control, click. You can see it has a default tooltip. It says Control plus click here to follow link, and I can again select this button, and you can I think it's under off tooltips on. You could create your own tooltip here, so you could overwrite and you could say reset. And if you hover over it, says reset. You're in Power BI service, which means that you have gone home and you've published this. So I'm going to save my desktop and publish it to my workspace. And I'm going to replace the dashboard because I've made changes that are online. And then I can go into my Power BI and go to my workspaces, starter demo dashboard. If you're in this page, in the published version, I believe you don't have to. I think if you just hit the button, it will do the refresh. So again, there are benefits. If Power BI desktop is fairly functional, but again, you'd have to hit Control. And obviously you can, edit this shape, or once it's published to Power BI service, it's all just a little bit more finished. And so, you can't control the shape. So that's just another difference here between Power BI service and Power BI desktop. Unfortunately, Power BI does not have an easy way to apply this button, this bookmark, to every page. So we'll have to do the same thing for this second page. So again, make sure all your filters are cleared. I'm going to highlight all of my visuals in the form that I would want them to return to. I'm going to add a new bookmark, and I find it easier to just kind of name these based on the pages at the bottom. So I'm going to call this details, clear details. And then again, hit the 3 dots. I want to do selected visuals, and I want to click update. And I will then go to insert, buttons, reset. I'll drag my reset button to where I want it to appear. I'll go down to action in the format button box. I'll select bookmark. This time I'm selecting clear details, and now I will test it out. And so again, we'll hit control, and that seems to be working.